Hello, adventurers. Welcome to another video in our series about the games of the iconic archaeologist Indiana Jones. Today, we're going to explore all the secrets and challenges of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was developed by Atari and released for arcades in 1985, quickly becoming a hit among players. Later, the game was adapted for various other platforms, including the Nintendo Entertainment System (NES) in 1988, followed by versions for Atari ST, Commodore 64, Amiga, ZX Spectrum, and MSX in 1989. This is the third game released in the series but is the second game based on the second Indiana Jones film. Let's start with the story and objectives of the game. The plot follows our hero on a mission to rescue children enslaved by the Thuggee cult and recover the Sankara Stones. Players must explore temples, free the imprisoned children, and fight countless enemies to complete their journey. The adventure culminates in the thrilling escape from the temple, replicating the adrenaline of the great cinematic escape. Now, let's talk about the gameplay and mechanics of the game. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom offers a rich experience of action and exploration. Players must navigate treacherous environments, facing deadly traps and cult guards. Indy's iconic weapon, the whip, is essential for fighting enemies and overcoming obstacles. In addition to rescuing the children, the game includes exciting minecart levels where players' agility and speed are tested. The game also features 3 difficulty levels, allowing players to choose their level of challenge. Moving on to the graphics and sounds, each version of the game presents significant differences in terms of graphics and sounds, depending on the capabilities of the consoles. The arcade version boasts advanced graphics for the time and stereo sound, offering an immersive experience. On the NES, the graphics are simplified, and the gameplay is basic, but still highly appreciated for its accessibility and challenge. Versions for Amiga and Atari ST, as well as those for Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum, and MSX, feature improved graphics and sound, providing a richer gaming experience. Now, an interesting fact. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was the first game in the franchise to be originally developed for arcades. This means it was designed to be played on arcade machines, which influenced its game design, graphics, and sound to suit the arcade environment, where players expect an immersive and challenging experience. Let's talk a bit about the game's legacy and impact. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is fondly remembered by NES fans and Indiana Jones enthusiasts. Despite the graphical limitations of the time, it managed to capture the adventurous essence of the film and provide an engaging and challenging experience. It remains an iconic example of how movies can be adapted into video games, offering players an extension of the cinematic narrative. The NES version is often considered the main and most remembered, especially due to the console's popularity at the time. For fans of Indiana Jones and classic action-adventure games, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom for the NES remains a milestone in video game history. With its combination of exploration, combat, and challenge, the game offers an experience that, even decades later, is still able to captivate and challenge players. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and see you next time.